There are 240 students in an engineering college. Each student opted for exactly one of the three specializations among computer science, mechanical, and electronics. The total number of students who opted for computer science and electronics is equal to the number of students who opted for mechanical. 42.5% students who opted for mechanical are girls. The number of girls who opted for computer science is one third the number of boys who opted for mechanical. The difference between the number of boys who opted for electronics and the number of girls who opted for computer science is equal to the difference between the number of boys who opted for computer science and the number of girls who opted for electronics. The number of girls who opted for electronics is 28. Okay. Now let's tabulate this data. We have three specializations. First one is computer science. Let's write it down CS. Next one is mechanical. Next one is electronics. Now, the table will be split into boys, girls, and total. We have been given there are total 240 students. So basically, CS plus mechanical plus electronics total is 240. Now, it is given over here the total number of students who opted for computer science and electronics. So that means CS plus electronics is equal to the number of students who opted for mechanical. So CS plus electronics is equal to mechanical. And we know that the summation of all three is equal to 240. So CS and electronics together we can replace it with mechanical. So that means we get 2 times of mechanical is equal to 240. And therefore the strength of mechanical we get is 120. So total students in mechanical are 120. 42.5% students who opted for mechanical are girls. So 42.5 percentage. So upon 100 into 120. So solving it, 26 are 25 are dividing by 5 we get 8.5. So 8.5 into 6, 6 5s are 30. So 0, 3 carry over, 48 plus 3 is 51. So there are 51 girls and the boys will be 120 minus 51, that is 69. So we are done until here. Further, the number of girls who opted for computer science is one third of the boys who opted for mechanical. So one third of 69. So that means there are 23 girls. Okay, so we are done till here. Now this data is a bit tricky. The difference between the number of boys who opted for electronics. Let's assume there are X boys. So the difference between electronics boys and CS girls will be X minus 23, or it could be 23 minus X as well. Okay, depending on which value is bigger. Okay, next, this is equal to the number of girls who opted for computer science is equal to the difference between the number of boys who opted for computer science and the number of girls who opted for electronics. Now we don't know the number of boys in CS as well. So let's assume it as Y. Now the number of girls who opted for electronics is given to us as 28. So we have 28 over here. So let's add this. So the total girls here we have is 3 plus 1, 4 plus 8, 12, 1 carry over, 102. So there are 102 girls in this college. So subtracting 102 from 240, we get 138 boys. So for this question, the answer will be total number of girls in the engineering college is 100. Now we still need to complete this table which will help us in solving the next two questions. Now we know that the total boys are 138. So now the equation we will get is x plus y plus 69 is 138. Therefore, x plus y is equal to 69. Now, from this data, x minus 23 or 23 minus x, it will be equal to the difference between number of boys of CS. That means y minus 28 or 28 minus y. Okay? It will be similar. Okay? So for the time being, let's take the scenario x minus 23 is equal to 28 minus y. Okay? X minus 23 is equal to 28 minus y. Now minus y goes on the other side, it becomes x plus y. 23 comes over here, that gives us 51. But this cannot be possible because we already have got x plus y equal to 69. So this is not possible. So x minus 23 cannot be in combination with 28 minus y. Okay. So let's combine it with y minus 28. Okay. Let's do it over here now. Y minus 28. So y goes on the left hand side. Now it becomes minus. So x minus y is equal to minus 23 comes here as plus 23. So you get x minus y is equal to minus 5. Now, if you add this equation with this equation, you will get minus y plus y will get cancelled out. You get 2x equal to 64. Therefore, x equal to 32. Okay. So, x is equal to 32. So, electronics total students will be 32 plus 28, that is 60. So, this total also becomes 60. So, 60 minus 23, you get y is equal to 37. You can get y equal to 37 from this equation as well. So, now we have this complete table. Now, let's see the next two questions. Okay. So, I have written down the data already over here. Now, let's see this one. The number of girls who opted mechanical is how much percentage of the number of students who opted electronics? Okay. So, number of girls who opted mechanical. Mechanical girls are 51. Is how much percentage of number of students who opted for electronics? The total electronic students are 60. So 51 upon 60 into 100. That will be our equation. So 0 gets cancelled out. We have 2 3s are, 2 5s are. 51 divided by 3 will be 17. So therefore the answer will be 17 5s are 85. So answer will be option C. Let's see the next one. By what percentage is the number of boys who opted for mechanical more than the total number of students who opted for electronics? So boys who have opted for mechanical is 69 and the total students of electronics is 60. So here it will become 69 minus 60. Why? Because it is more than. Okay. Now because it is by what percentage more, we need to get a denominator as well. Whatever value we are comparing it with, that should come in the denominator. So whatever is there after than. So after than we have number of students of electronics. So electronics is 60 into 100. So that will be our equation. So 9 upon 60 into 100. Zeros get cancelled out. 2 3s are, 2 5s are, 3 3s are. So 3 5s are, we get the answer as 15%. So answer will be option A. So that's how we can solve these three questions of data interpretation.